guys, Ken here, your Thrifty Apprentice. Happy Sunday everyone, and welcome back to another version of this channel's Crafty Corner. Now let's take a closer look, offering some inspiration. In this video, I will be talking you through how I took a hanging file folder and turned it into these creations for this bundle pack. Idea number one, a mini notebook. For this project, guys, I just took actually what was left over from making another piece of this bundle pack. And as I folded it in half, I thought to myself, oh my God, that would be a really neat little mini notebook. So I folded it in half, secured the spine with some washi tape, simply cut down some tea-dyed and coffee-dyed lined college ruled paper to fit the booklet, did the 3-hole pamphlet stitch to attach it, and decorated the front. In this project, you will see that everything I'm using is pre-existing ephemera. If you guys have been following my crafting videos, you'll know that I have all of this ephemera in backstock that I really need to get used up. So I'm going to be using it over the next couple of crafting videos in order to get it on out the way. Because as you know, what I really like to do is design my own. With that said, I simply used a piece of pattern paper as the backing, a frame sticker. This is a sticker that came in a pack. Another sticker, which is the sticker of a globe, and then another sticker which says begin an adventure, which I thought fit the entire theme. Maps, travel. I know you'll see that theme throughout this bundle pack. Let's move on. For the second project, I simply created an envelope. I took half of a file folder and simply folded it into an envelope. I attached a closure to the front with a piece of crafting yarn to wrap. And on the inside, I inserted another mini sketchbook. Yes, this one is a sketchbook, guys. I used butterfly ephemera and die cut pieces that coordinated with the paper used for the die cut on the front of the envelope, just to make sure I had some unity going on. I then took tea-dyed and coffee-dyed sketching paper. Yes, this is sketching paper. You can sketch on this, you can draw on this, or you can journal, whatever your choice may be. As you can see, it is encased inside pattern paper as the cover, that same pattern paper that was used for the backing on the mini notebook, bound with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, inserted into an envelope made out of the file folder, which has the word smile die cut on the front of it, and a closure simply made from that same pattern paper with a star brad going through it in order to create the closure. Now, if you want to cover that brad on the inside, please feel free. You guys can do it. But this video is just to simply offer you some inspiration and ideas about what you can do with ephemera that you're trying to use up. And then you simply wrap it, and it is closed. You can even put some beads or some embellishments on the end of this. When I was creating this bundle pack, I was trying to keep it utilitarian so that it could be used by either sex for whatever reason. Although, I think I would probably use it for travel. Let's move on. For the third project, I used the file folder to simply create a bookmark. This is straightforward and simple, very easy project. You guys have probably created millions of bookmarks. So I took a quarter of a piece of the file folder and cut it into a bookmark angle or tag size. You know what I mean. And then I took the same pattern paper that I have been using, did the exact same treatment, except this time I stitched around the edges. Now, if you flip it over, you'll notice that there is no stitching on the back side. That's because I did the stitching on the individual pattern paper before I adhered it to the piece that's being used as the backing. Now, the tag topping is simply the reverse side of the pattern paper. Flip over, and a simple staple going through the top. A die cut that is a circle cut from the back of this pattern paper. And then a simple sticker. This is a 3D sticker that I picked up from my local Dollar Tree. I think it was like $1.05, $1.25 a pack or something like that. But they come in so handy when you're creating projects of this sort. And as I said, you will see a music traveling theme throughout this bundle pack. And that is as simple as that, guys. That is so easy. Anyone can do that. If nothing else, this is an idea from this video that you could run with and even use it for gift making at Christmas time. Let's move on. For project number 4, I used the hanging file folder to create a book board. This is pretty straightforward and simple. You cut the file folder to the size that you would like your book board to be to fit in whatever journal. This one has been created to fit in most standard size journals, somewhere between 8x5, 9x6 journals in that area, that range of sizes. I adhered that file folder, that hanging file folder, to regular manila file folder. Imagine that. Found me a music sheet to put on the front cover for the backing. Here I used a bigger version of the exact same globe sticker that was used on the mini notebook. Again, I put a word, title, whatever you would want to call it. I call it a title, and it says Explore, because again, we're going with the music world traveling theme. I laminated the entire thing and then cut it out with an 8-inch border on the sides. There, my friends, we have a book board. Now, again, ideas, you don't have to do it this way. You do not have to laminate it. Just make sure that if you don't, you're using a glue that is going to hold for a really long time, and you're taking it all the way out to the edge of whatever you're gluing down. Let's move on. Idea number 5, and this is the final one. This is the mother of them all. This could be a journal in whatever right you would like for it to be. I created an envelope portfolio with a journal on the inside. Let me walk you through the construction. First, there are the folding flaps. I simply took a file folder, cut it in half, and then glued one half to the other where they overlap on the back. So that's a single, and that's where you overlap. So this is 2 individual file folders that has been cut down to fit the envelope size, and then I glued them together to create a 3-folding portfolio. Next, I adhered crafting envelopes to the inside of each opening, and in the very middle, I created a sketching journal made of tea and coffee dyed sketching paper. For the envelopes, I sewed around to add a design element. All of the openings are made from the backing or the reverse side of the travel paper, pattern paper. The travel pattern paper has been used to create a pocket here in the front. And as a result, the envelope creates a major pocket here. So there's 2 pockets on one side. Now, if you wanted to, you could glue down 3 sides and create a pocket here as well. But I didn't. I glued it all the way down. With that being said, let me tell you a trick. When you're gluing an envelope down in order to use the envelope as a pocket, do not cover the entire back of the envelope with glue. You only want to kind of concentrate your glue say in the middle. That way, once it dries, you can actually open that envelope to get things in and out of there. If you glue it down all the way to the edges, it's gonna make this front pocket really, really tight. And it's gonna make it hard to get things in and out. That's just a little side note. I made another one and did the exact same thing to the opposite side. So here, we'll have a here and a pocket here as well. Now, I have not inserted tags into these pockets, but before it goes up on Etsy, it will be filled with all types of goodies and papers and stickers and tags. And then for the very middle, I created another sketching journal, keeping with the travel music theme. Here I have a little cute froggy playing a banjo. And then we put some music note die cuts here. And we want you to always believe that you can do whatever it is you want to do. I love this as a sketchbook. I call it a junk journal sketchbook bundle set. I think that's how I'm going to actually list it too. And here we have 20 pages of coffee and tea dyed sketching paper with pockets in the very back of the sketchbook. Again, all of that will be filled probably with more sketching papers, other type of booklets, all type of ephemera, and as well as stickers. When you close the inside flap, again, we have another pocket, which I decided not to glue all the way to the end because as you use the journal, especially if you decide to use it as a junk journal and you start inserting tags and things that you made and fabric, that journal is going to grow. And I wanted to make sure there was enough room in the crease or in the spine so that once it was closed, if this journal grows, it won't disrupt or pop off that pocket, which is why you see it closer to the edge than centered. For the front cover, it was simply using ephemera as I had. Here we have that cute little frog playing that banjo, which was actually a white bordered sticker, which I cut out so that it would look super, super close to the frog that's on the front of our little sketchbook on the inside. And I just did a layering of different papers. Here we have a world atlas. Over here we have a train station news article, which is based about travel. In the middle, we threw a music sheet, and right behind Mr. Frog is a admission ticket for the fireman's ball. The back was a blank. Again, I wanted to show as much of the file folder and all these projects as I could. So we have our journal, portfolio, bookboard, bookmark, travel sketchbook in an envelope, pocket sketchbook, and there you have it. Guys, I know this video wasn't long, and I know we didn't actually create anything in it, but what I did want to do is give you the opportunity to see this bundle pack, hoping that maybe you would pick up on some ideas that you can use to make whatever it is that you need to. I will be sure to link different videos to this one that'll show you how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch in case that's what you're interested in, the method that I use to bind all of these. That way, if you haven't seen it, you will be able to. And then you can take that 3-hole pamphlet stitch idea and you can really convert it into any type of sketchbook, art journal, junk journal that you choose. Just so you guys know, this will be available on the Etsy shop by the time this video goes up in case anyone is interested. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, though it was short. If you guys saw anything that you like, if I said anything that actually sparked an idea or of interest, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I really need them and I really appreciate it. Share the video. Maybe someone else is interested in seeing the bundle pack or picking up some ideas from it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification. Guys, you know I'm reaching for 1,500 by the end of December, so need you guys' help for that. And check out the video description for all the relevant links. You're going to find the Thrifty Apprentice sponsored Facebook group, Paints, Pencils, Pastels, and Markers, where we do all things artsy and crafty. So all artists and crafters are welcome. It is a no holds open bar place of creation where we respect each other and we share our growth, which is what it is really all about. Guys, go ahead and hit that Etsy link. You can find this project and several other projects that I've completed and uploaded in case you want to support the channel. Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can hit that Patreon link where, for a very minimal membership, you will be helping me continue to bring you guys free content like this and free content like the art videos. That membership comes with a lot of perks, including traceable outlines for a lot of the artwork that we do, and its very own mini series, a behind the scenes mini series, which is really, really cool, and I enjoy doing it. All right, guys, you can also check out the link for most recommended products. Great quality products, very budget friendly on the pocket. I've babbled and talked enough. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you back here Wednesday for Water Soluble Wednesday. And until then, remember, as I tell you at the end of every single video, just keep painting and crafting.